Hey, Ryan.
Yeah?
Guess what?
What?
Time to do the podcast.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right now.
All right.
Episode 260, right?
260, baby.
Nice.
Hey, 100 more episodes and we're a fucking Xbox.
That is true. I hope we don't get the red ring of death. No, Josh! What's up, everyone? Hope y'all are having a decent week / day / month / year. Probably not a year, probably not a month, maybe a week, but hopefully a day.
I sure am. I've been having a fantastic 2 weeks, actually.
Because I know we've been staying at the office late. We've been working on
12-hour work days.
Working on the book.
Been busting our asses working on the book, and also
we're editing like the first draft today.
Mm-hmm. We just officially completed the first draft of SuperMega Saves the Troops last night. Late at night, we finished the first 209-page rough draft of the book, printed it out into 3 hole-punched paper. We each put a copy into our binders, and now we're going through today after the podcast with some red pins and just fucking whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
And it's I'm proud of this one. To be honest, Ryan, going into writing a book, I was a little nervous that, like, what if it's just, like, not that funny and, like, we just kind of, like, it's not that, like, because we don't really know how to write that well, maybe, this, that. But I am actually really fucking happy with how this book turned out.
How it actually turned into, like,
I'm
a
proud.
200-something page.
Yeah, it's got, like, a legit story. I thought that, like, we wouldn't be able to structure a story well. But you guys just have to see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see if it's structured well.
Well,
it's definitely
a story.
It's a story.
It's definitely a story. And you guys, so as of right now, 24 chapters plus a prologue and epilogue.
I think it's hilarious that we were able to write such an interesting adventure.
I think it's incredible that you and I actually were able to write a book.
I know. Hey,
I've never thought I'd be able to actually write a book.
Anyone can write a book, but only we had the discipline to actually do it.
Yeah.
Take that, George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, all of you little fucks that are like, oh, I'm going to be an author one day. Yeah, let's see the books you've written.
They're going to look at our chapter and be like, Ryan farted in... Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean...
Matt slapped his penis on Ryan's shoulder. Ha ha, D's nuts, yelled Ryan.
Nah, that's close to how the book is written.
But we are currently working with a team of illustrators who are viewers like you guys who we found through Twitter. And we do need more illustrators, actually, ASAP, because we have to turn our book in for publishing Friday, September 10th. So I'm putting a call out. If you are good at doing pen and ink line work in a realistic style, then please email us with some examples at contact@supermegashow.net.
And don't feel like you have to, like, create an example or, like, do any work. Like, if you have, like, past work, just send in past work so we can get a general representation of, like, what you can do.
Hardy Boys style, like that realistic old pen and ink that was in, like, mystery novels. Yeah. That is the style we're going for. And we have...
So no coloring or anything
We have resource packs that we made of all of our poses, like spinning around, the outfits that we are having for the book, and then we have prompts for each illustration that we'll give. Yeah. And we'll let you pick out which one you want if it's not taken yet. But we need to do this ASAP. So if you're a quick artist, wants a little bit of cheddar in those sweet deep pockets, hit us up at contact@supermegashow.net. Don't hit us up in 2023. I just listened to the podcast. You still need that? No, you fucking idiot.
The book's out. The book's been out.
And the sequel, and the third one.
You said how long from now, you said? 3 years?
2023.
2023.
2 years. That's possible.
Yeah.
Let's just say...
if people like the first one...
Well, we've already planned a good bit of the second book, but that's for another day.
I want that, like, twist ending to be like... Oh! And then it's like, there's a second book?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but I
don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, you're right. I had a fucking blast writing that with you, though, man. That was, like, one of the most fun things we've ever worked on.
It was just fun. And to know that, like, okay, so the plan behind this book, the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, we had a lot of fun writing it, and we're very proud of it.
We were just cracking up as we wrote it.
We also have a goal of becoming New York Times best-selling authors, and we thought it would be kind of a funny bit if we got that title from this book when so many people put their lives and passion into like one project over several years.
Into like a really really emotional book where they're pouring out their own insecurities.
They like take like 2 years to edit it and make sure that it's like as tight as can be.
And then these fuckers walk in the room with this fucking book full of farts and dick jokes and become New York Times bestselling authors. That's the goal, though. And the way we're going to launch a campaign to get this because basically, we'll update you guys, but I'm pretty sure the criteria for becoming New York Times bestsellers is selling 5,000 copies, physical, digital, audiobook, all of those, in 1 week's time. Mm-hmm. So if we can hit 5,000 copies of Super Mega Saves the Troops being sold or purchased on Amazon as an audiobook or whatever, if it'll be on Amazon, I'm not sure yet.
That's just then Ryan and I talk with the publishing shit about.
Mm-hmm. Ryan and I will officially, for the rest of our lives, have the title as New York Times best-selling authors.
Now, can they be choosy and like they'll read it and be like, no, we're not giving this, or do they have to like, to their word, be like, yeah, technically?
I mean,
a New York Times bestseller.
I don't think it's like a team that decides. I think it's just like you get that status once you hit that, and it's they'll put us on a list. I don't think anyone.
A good list though.
New York Times is not going to read our book. No one at the New York Times is going to sit down and be like, let's see what this is all about. Oh, okay. 1 page in, like
Fox News might read our book.
Tucker Carlson talking about it. So 2 YouTubers have made a little book.
Do you think the sacrifice of our brave men and women in the military can be illustrated into a joke, a bunch of poop and farts?
A children's book, essentially, is what it is.
Well, I have one thing to say to you, Super Mega. Yo mama. And with that, we're moving on to talk about how black people are more dangerous than white people.
Thank you, Tucker. Oh man, classic Tucker Carlson move. Dude, it's I'm just really excited. Like I want to just I have to edit this podcast right when we're done.
Yeah, I want this podcast to be done with already so I can go read our own book.
I want to go read my own book. I'm done with this. After this, though, once we edit, we each have I got a red binder. Ryan has a blue binder.
Yep.
Just like
we each got some red pens.
Mm-hmm. And
no blue pens because red pen is like we want to feel like teachers when we're going through
right, and it shows up well on the black ink.
Technically, we have a teacher helping us.
We do have a high school teacher that teaches English, looking over the book this week because basically we're going through and editing today and tomorrow and just kind of like reworking some stuff and just basically making it pretty, and then we just got to get someone to help us like format it and grammatical shit, and then we just got to drop in the illustrations and make it the text size and font we want. Then next thing, and we got the cover in the works, done by the same person that did our DTF album cover. Beautiful, beautiful artist named Shoop.
The cover's looking great too.
It's fucking awesome, and we're so excited to drop this. Like, I'm not trying to make this into a big advertisement for a book. I'm just so stoked because I had so much fun writing this.
I want to be honest and upfront with people though. First off, the amount of like time and stuff that we're putting into like not just writing it, but like and not just writing it and editing it, but also planning and getting all of it like together and trying to get it out for publishing. It is cutting into the other big project we had that we really wanted to release by the end of the year, which was the album. It's looking like we're probably gonna. I know. Oh, they always push projects. Well,
this is because we had to focus on the book.
We definitely are gonna be like after the book. That's gonna be our focus for the rest of the year in terms of the next big project we're working on.
Straight into the album.
But I don't want to. I don't want to like rush it out.
No, it's got to be perfect.
And so I'm thinking it's probably gonna have to more than likely be pushed into early.
I imagine it will be. I mean, I have no way of probably like
Q1, Q2,
February or March 2022.
Yeah, I'm wanting Q1
because we got to produce some music videos. We got a bunch of tracks planned. I am so in the car today. I was listening to a beat that I bought the exclusive rights to.
You were showing
for the album, yeah. And I was listening, and I was like rapping to myself and and I like had to pull out my phone to quickly like write down some ideas I had. It's great.
As you blew past a stop sign,
striking a child, striking the cross guard. it's like what's so fun
How do you
about
get a job as a cross guard?
I don't know.
Do you have to volunteer for it?
Just be a dumbass.
Okay, I have a question. Like cross guards that you see at school, are they like hired by the school, or do some like older people just like, I'm gonna keep the kids safe?
I'm gonna help the kids,
and they like go buy like a little safety vest from Walmart and then get a stop sign from somewhere.
We could be crossing guards. Honestly, like we could just go up to a school with the vests and just when they're getting out, just hold up
college.
the signs. Yeah, crosswalk for a college, like a crossing guard. But the book is a passion project for us because we've always talked about it. And then Ryan randomly threw out the like joking title once, SuperMega saves the troops. And
years ago.
We didn't even discuss if that like is that what you want to do? We just went with it. And like writing it, we would just have all these late nights where we'd just be sitting there on our computers, brainstorming and like writing and just fucking cracking
like
up.
taking turns, like how it started was at least the first, I'd say third of the book was written where one of us would write a few paragraphs or even a chapter, and then the next person would write a few paragraphs of a chapter, and then for the rest of the book, we would just kind of like go off. Like we'd write something, then one of us would go behind them and like add something to it or
clean up.
It was more, yeah.
And just there were multiple occasions writing this where I laughed until my stomach hurt.
So if it made Matt laugh until his stomach hurt, and it made Ryan laugh until his stomach hurt, odds are it's going to make you laugh until your stomach hurts as well.
But I also don't want to overhype it up. Like, it's so funny!
I know. I mean, you're hyping it up over here. See, I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm proud of it, but I think anything I do, I'm always like very cautious of it because I never know how people are gonna react. For us, it was like a fun time and a fun thing, and I think if we can pull it off, it's good. Not in terms of releasing the book, but the New York Times best-selling authors thing. If we can pull that off, it's gonna be one of the. It's probably gonna be the highlight of the. It's definitely gonna be the highlight of the whole year because. Our whole thing, SuperMega, is we like taking bits to the extreme, like the NASCAR thing. Yep. And now, if in the same year, if we can be New York Times, oh my God, it's also it's not going to be expensive. Paperback book, they're not expensive. We will do hardcovers as well and some signed ones, but more about that later. And the goal into the news.
The goal is to have it out in November, before Black Friday. So that is with the publishing stuff we're doing right now. We're self-publishing, and we have a very like streamlined timeline, deadline shit. But the goal is to drop it early to mid-November. So you might see that one on a Barnes & Noble shelf near you soon.
Holy shit.
What? Yo mama?
This person did a really good creation of SuperMega 2-ish years later, and I finally finished. All thanks to this lovely community. It's on the sub.
Oh, I saw them on Twitter. When I was asking for artists, I saw that person post it when it wasn't done yet.
Kelly, Justin, Jackson, Harrison, Don, Ryan, Matt, Banana, Lego.
Yo, just got some rough thumbnails for some more illustrations from Uric Salad Bar.
Oh, I can't wait to see Uric's work. Can you just send like airdrop or send it?
Yeah, he sent 6 options for each one to see.
Really? 6?
I'll airdrop it to you real quick. Yeah. Hold on. All right, Ryan McGee. There's the airdrop. See it?
No.
Oh, sorry. I was sending it to your Mac.
Okay, here we go. Accept.
There's 2 Ryan McGees in my phone. I don't know why, and both of them are bad fan art as your picture. Ryan and I always make each other's faces in.
Did you send more, or is this the same?
It's the second one.
Okay.
No, sorry, I sent.
You douche.
Whoa, dude.
You fucking douche.
That's an unappreciated word. Fucking douche.
And then
douchebag. All right, what you thinking? Ooh, I like C and D for the second one, and for the first one, I like. Ooh, B is cool. D is really good though. D, E, and B. Deb.
For the second one? Okay.
For the first one, D, B, and E are my favorites.
For the first one, D, B, and E?
Yeah. What you think, baby?
For me, I like... For the one, I like...
Oh, I got to beep that out because people don't... That's a spoiler.
I like C or D. C, D, and F for me. I just like the angle of F.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And then-
I think D is really good.
D's the one that like expresses.
D's nuts.
Yeah. And then for the next one, I like A and C. What did you like of the second one?
I liked C and D.
Okay. So it's looking like we both like C.
Yeah, let's do C. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you,
Which one
brother?
is which part is this for?
When we're in
Got it.
And
You
we're
have to bleep that.
we're
His name.
looking at
Their
all the,
name.
Yeah, we're going through all the.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're going with what do you say, D and C? Is that what we said?
Let's do D and C. Yeah.
D for guys. You're listening to some real business happening at the SuperMegaPlex right now.
We're working on the book live on the not live on for us it's live on the
It's
podcast.
it's live for me right now.
Oh wait, everybody, guess what time it is?
You thought we were going to ad break, but it was actually something of higher quality.
Yeah.
Just Ryan's toot.
Yeah.
And
you can expect more of that in the book.
yes, and I do have to pee. So what do you say we take a moment, cut the sponsors, and then
Okay.
come right back with a new discussion?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Let's go.
All right, we'll be right back
Bye. Well, no. For the
for the sponsors.
yeah.
All right, bye everybody. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
When you're traveling to a destination where you don't know the language, it can be challenging to accomplish even the simple of tasks. Like this one time I was in Cancun trying to find a restroom, but I didn't know how to ask for it. Nobody seemed to know English, and I sure as heck didn't know Spanish. Thankfully, there's Babbel, the #1 selling language learning app. Through Babbel's bite-sized lessons, you'll learn new language skills that you can actually use in the real world. From greetings, menus, directions, to gaining a deeper understanding of the culture. Babbel is a travel essential. You know, I actually got a trip to Tijuana planned soon just so I can ask for the restrooms. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com and use promo code SUPER. That's BABBEL.com, code SUPER. Babbel, language for life.
Every time you connect to an unencrypted network, in cafes, hotels, airports, etc., your online data is not secure. Any hacker on the same network can gain access to and steal your personal data, passwords, financial details. Next time you're sitting at a Starbucks on your phone, the guy next to you could be snooping on you. And it doesn't take much technical knowledge to hack someone. Just cheap hardware is needed. A smart 12-year-old could do it. And your data is valuable. Hackers can make up to $1,000 per person selling personal info on the dark web. I know because I've done it. However, with ExpressVPN, you no longer have to worry about those little freaks. It uses encrypted tunneling. It creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet. Hackers can't steal your sensitive data. It'd take a hacker with a supercomputer over 1 billion years to get past ExpressVPN's encryption. All you gotta do is fire up the app and click one button to get protected. Works on phones, laptops, tablets, and more. And you can stay secure on the go. I use ExpressVPN, and I put it on my network's router, so everyone that's connected to my Wi-Fi at my house automatically is protected by ExpressVPN. So secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/supermega. That's expressvpn.com/supermega. And you can get an extra 3 months free. expressvpn.com/supermega.
We hope you loved those ad reads and thoroughly enjoyed them.
They did.
I know that everybody says, not everybody, just some people are like, I stopped at episode blank because of the ad reads. Well,
ad reads are part of a podcast when it's this size, and it's okay. You can just skip through them if you want.
eat my nuts.
Oh, with Upstart. No, yeah. If the ads are bothersome, I get it. Just
Next go around, because the contract lasts a good bit. Next go around, we're going to see what we can do.
Yeah, when the contract, when we renew our ad contract, we're gonna really, we know what to, because we didn't know what to really like. We were like, all right, just give us ads.
But now we have.
But now we know
we have someone that can look over it too for us.
And we know what we want moving forward.
Yeah.
So it's up later this year, but you can always hit that that 15-second skip button a couple
On
times.
YouTube, we put up a little thing.
Yeah, we blur it and put up or
Sponsors.
We just put up the text sponsors. So if you're watching on YouTube, you could see exactly where it is. And now, starting now in the description of the video, we're putting the timestamps of. So when you look at the YouTube bar, it's segmented exactly, so you see exactly where the ads are, and so you can just whoop, and you can click in the description the timestamp to directly skip it.
Isn't that awesome?
Mm-hmm. That was Leighton's idea. Ah, Leighton. What a good boy. What a beautiful boy.
Beautiful gay little boy.
Beautiful little gay boy. I think, he's got to do some of those ears, though. I hate to look at him.
Oh, with the big old holes in them?
From the fucking gauges.
Well, he can't do anything about that.
No, it's disgusting.
Well, I mean...
I don't want to see it.
They don't close back up.
No, he wants to get the... it's not surgery. It's a little procedure you can go to in one day and get them closed up. Mm-hmm. And he really
I wonder
wants
what your ears look like afterwards. Do they clean it up and everything?
Yeah, they clean it up.
Okay.
But yeah, he wants to go do that, and he just said it's expensive, so he can't do it right now.
I remember when gauges were big. That was like big when I was probably like in high school.
Yeah,
I'd say
gauges were yeah.
I'm sure people still wear them, but I feel like they really had to come up. They had to come up around like 2010s ish.
Yeah,
time.
that like because remember that was like all of the like metal bands or like A Day to Remember.
I mean, kids at my school, like the emo kids, like there was this one kid who I remember just everybody knew him because of his gauges and how big they were.
Yeah, big gauges are freaky.
And like, I think my like mom or Jim were always like, no one's gonna hire them if we pass someone walking with gauges or whatever. It's like, how do you do that to your ears?
I love that concept.
Cecile said.
Like you can't hold a job and work and make money in society because you got big earrings.
But I think that's a generational mindset, because I'm pretty sure back like when our parents were trying to get jobs, like they looked more into like, oh, you have tattoos, oh, you have a lot of piercings, oh,
you're a sinner.
You look strange. We don't want people to be put off by our business because of the way you decide to dress yourself or look.
Also, they probably old school mindset where it's like people with tattoos were like the bad people, like the rebels, the ones that get in trouble.
They're part of the Yakuza.
I mean, look at me, man. I got tattoos. I'm a troublemaker.
Dude, going into the Japan bathhouse shit, and bathhouses, saunas, whatever the fuck they're called.
Onsen.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little harder to cover up now, because last time I only had to like cover up the back tattoo,
right,
and then this tattoo. But now you have to cover up quite a bit.
Both arms are starting to.
So you're gonna have to like put tape around it.
Well, the reason that Japanese bathhouses they don't want the tattoos is because they don't want them to become hangouts for Yakuza.
Yeah.
But I read online that like especially nowadays, when you go to one of those bathhouses, like if you're clearly a foreigner, they don't really care. Most people don't care because they're like, oh, I get it.
They see some big dopey white dude and they're like, he's not the part of the fucking Yakuza.
As far as they know. Ryan and I have ties deep with the Yakuza, the biggest mafia in the world.
The man with the Iron Giant tattoo, a tattoo of a triangle, and then his old area code. He's part of the Yakuza. The man with the Iron Giant tattoo. That's a sequel. That's a sequel to our book.
And then the next one is The Adventures of the Boy with the 7-Eleven tattoo.
Yep. It's a two-parter, but it's in two separate books.
Mm-hmm. Like how
it's like one's from my perspective, the other's from your perspective.
Same book.
Yeah.
Really no differences. We just changed the pronouns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go get some more tattoos soon. Would you want to get another?
Maybe. I just don't know what to get. I was thinking of doing that one that I was talking about with the monkey.
Yeah, dude, you got it. You got to do that.
I know.
We should both
go. It would just be hilarious on my calf.
What if we both go and get monkey tattoos the same day?
Mine would probably take 2 sessions to do.
Well, we could start it. I think that we should go do a video where we go get monkey tattoos, because I have a couple ideas.
I just have to think about it more. I didn't really think too much about this one.
I doubled my tattoos in one day. I had 3, and then when we went a few weeks ago, I came out with 6. My favorite tattoo, my 3 favorite, I don't know. The Mama's Boy one I got is really like a
close and see how it came.
It turned out really nice, right?
Oh, it's beautiful. See, because mine was so skinny, like there's like thick parts and skinny.
Yeah, yours. I surprised my mom with. I have a little heart with an arrow through it, and then it says it says Mama's Boy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So, I think my favorite tattoo I have though is probably the little Smiling
my
Mac.
favorite is the Mama's Boy.
Yeah, the Mama's Boy doesn't show a lot. It's in videos. Actually, you know what? If you're viewing on YouTube, it's on the screen right now. You can look at my Mama's Boy tattoo.
There it is.
Yeah, my mom loved it. She was so happy. My dad did not.
Why? Because he's like, what about Daddy's boy?
Well, you're not Daddy's little girl? That's what Schlatt calls me.
Daddy's little girl.
Yeah. He calls me that, and he always says, like, Daddy's little girl better be on her best behavior for Daddy.
I wonder when our podcast is coming out with Chuckle Sandwich.
Probably any day now. It keeps breaking the computers because it's too funny, so they have to keep restarting on the editing process.
That's probably why.
Yeah. But yeah, the Chuckle Sandwich episode with me and Ryan's coming out soon.
We think.
I'm looking at the lineup of everyone that they had and who they got after us, and it looks like we are like...
They still have to release like...
They got a lot of guests.
Yeah.
We went that day, we hung out a little bit with Michael Reeves, and then Ryan and I got to meet Ludwig. Very handsome man.
Well, maybe you got to meet him. I think I just said, hey.
I shook his hand.
And then he did that thing where he did this. Explain what this is. What
like
is that?
just like a little like nod, like where you kind of like how do you call that?
You recognize that a shape of a person is there, but you don't really...
Like an acknowledgement.
Yeah. I was acknowledged by... Wait, what? I was about to say Lupo for some reason.
No, Ludwig. I shook his hand, Ryan, and we talked for a hot minute. And you know what he told me?
What?
He said, I love SuperMega. He said, you guys are hysterical.
I've seen... No, of course not.
He didn't really say that.
He probably doesn't know who we are.
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
I just automatically assume people just don't know who we are.
I do too, most of the time.
Well, I don't want to go up.
Hey, you know who I am?
That's the worst thing to do, is to go up like assuming that people know who you are.
Yeah, no, that's cringy as fuck. Like, I'd love to go up to someone and be like, hey, you know my YouTube channel? No. Oh, well, it's okay. So yeah, SuperMega. You never heard of SuperMega?
And I guess I still like see it because like a lot of
it is cringy.
And I'm not saying these people are this way. I'm just saying, like, in general, from what I've experienced in the past, YouTube is also like very clicky in terms of like, just...
It's an entertainment industry.
So I never know like what the kind of thing is of like, are we going to be acknowledged unless we have over a million or something subscribers type of thing.
Luckily, most people are cool. At least in our side of YouTube. I'm not talking about like David Dobrik and all those people because I don't know. I don't know those people, so can't really speak for them. But it's more about like clout and shit on that side.
Yeah.
That's like the typical like LA influencer that's going and buying their $12 smoothies. It's like on our side of YouTube, all the people that we're friends with are really, really humble and cool.
Yeah.
Minus a few. But who's he talking about? Aaron Hansen. Just kidding. No,
It's always Aaron Hansen.
Aaron's actually probably one of the nicest guys we've met doing YouTube.
I know. Like,
he's very generous. He's very sweet.
For all the shit that I see about him, like, from my perspective, this is a man who invited me over randomly, like, this past last weekend to build Lego sets and watch Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So,
Yeah.
like, and that's what we do, just chill, chat, make jokes.
Did you kiss Susie?
Not this time. Aaron was a little bit, I did get to kiss Aaron, though.
He let me do it last time.
Usually I get a kiss from each of them, but this time it was only Aaron. And when Susie came in, he put his arm in the way.
Oh, yeah. He's gotten a lot more jealous lately.
Yeah.
I can tell. I think he's
But he used tongue with me, so I don't know if that was a power move or if he's just more interested in me and he doesn't want like Susie to kind of steal his bread.
Never used tongue with me. But I think that he is a little insecure right now about Susie leaving him, so that's why he's like, hey, no, don't kiss her.
Did you say something on your podcast about Susie? Can you just leave us out of that shit?
Hey, man, did you say something?
You know that shit spreads.
Like,
of course. Yo, mama. Okay.
All right, man. You want
to come to Disney anyways? We'll
pay. You're talking about maybe like, kissing Sue. That's just inappropriate. Like, to do that.
That's my wife. Like, the love of my life.
Yeah, me too, Aaron.
And now when we hang out, I'm gonna have to bring this. When like we hang out next, I'm gonna have to bring this up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when I'm not kissing Susie.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably should just stop here. with those jokes. No, but Aaron's super nice, and we just enraged some kids at their desk slamming their fists down. No, he's not! But
I mean,
oh well.
It's not like we're any better with like. I mean, we recently put out a Dank Souls episode where we tried fighting the first boss with a broken sword for about half an hour, and we didn't even notice that. I forgot that there are elixirs we can drink to help heal ourselves when we're going.
Did we
through
do that at all?
We didn't heal ourselves once.
Yeah, go check out Dank Souls.
At one point, I looked for them. I don't know if it was cut out or not. I was looking for shit, but I was being dumb. I am playing Demon Souls, so I thought like healings were pickups, and I forgot that they give you a flask or whatever.
Yeah, it's fun though. Dank Souls, just like the Super Monkey Bong video. This is like the sequel, and I guess the series that we'll do. You die, you smoke.
Yeah.
And we smoked a big ass joint, and every time you died in Dark Souls, you had to hit it.
I don't want to say. I don't know if. I didn't get as blasted.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Super Monkey Bong.
Of course. I got really blasted. I got zooted.
Yeah.
But Super Monkey Bong was a whole nother level.
Yeah.
That was because it was bong rips. And also the weed was 44% THC. I've never heard of weed with that much THC. This one was monkey grease.
It was 20 grams of weed. We didn't finish
a 20-gram joint, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't finish it all. I mean, we finished it at the office, but we didn't finish it in the episode.
There was no way I could have finished that. With how high I got, and we were like already dying every 2 seconds, and seeing that there's still like 10 grams of weed in there, I was like, I can't do this.
How my first experience ever with Dark Souls is just like probably... That's the thing, though. Like with those mistakes that you make where you die a bunch and you don't notice that door opening on the left, or you're like, don't use heals for a bit. That's something that you can do on your free time if you're playing the game, getting into it, and like, oh, I made those mistakes. Now I know. Now I'm just. But like, if we're doing it on a Let's Play, then it's just like,
yeah, it's
give
fun. I like Dark Souls.
Give people who play games leeway. You mother effers out there, you nerds.
Yeah, because it's real hard playing video games for a living, Ryan.
It is. It's real hard to read and follow descriptions that tell you exactly what to do.
It is.
When I'm trying to conversate with my best friend Matthew Watson.
I don't know why that made me laugh. I saw someone
say
my
delivery.
It was great delivery.
That's why we make such good partners, because you come here and I sit in this chair. And we go back and forth, and we look at each other and our mannerisms, and it's like we fall in love all over again every episode.
Every single time we record, it's like I just saw the most beautiful woman, not man, I've ever seen, and
Thanks,
just
man.
fall in love at first sight. It's I saw somebody made a comment on the last mail episode that said,
good or bad?
Neither. They said like, I know it's not fake, but like for some reason, like Matt's laugh always sounds like it's a fake. It sounds like what a fake laugh sounds like. And I was like, I listened back. I was like, damn, it does. It sounds like I'm like forcing a fake laugh, but it's just how my goofy ass laughs.
I've not. Yeah.
You've influenced my laugh a lot.
I mean,
your
friends
laugh
influence laughs all the time.
You made my laugh used to not be like high pitched, but you made mine like.
Well, it's different. Justin tries to copy my laugh.
Yeah, It's awful though.
It's
the way he does it.
Yeah.
It's actually just like, and then he'll look to you for approval after each time.
And I'll have to give him like
Hey,
I'll raise
good,
my
man.
eyebrows and I'll like do the cool.
But he started telling people recently that you copied his laugh,
Which is weird.
and he was the first one that had the Ryan McGee laugh.
Yeah.
It was actually the Justin but lag laugh.
Yeah.
Nothing but laugh.
And that's how he said everyone on the internet knew it as the Justin but lag laugh.
But then Ryan, you came in and like apparently stole
it
it
or something.
and made it your thing.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that either. But whatever Justin wants to say to make himself feel better,
Yeah.
that's fine.
He did a great job. There may be trouble sometimes in that category.
Trouble in Paradise, yeah.
But he does a great job on those videos.
God, does he? He does.
With Dank Souls. Did you see how he edited that?
No.
Like a fucking person who edits well. It was wonderful.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it a lot. I want to go back. Well, actually, it's not out yet as of recording this, and after this, I got to go make the thumbnail. Okay. Also, like,
It's definitely it's fun for most people. For a tiny sect of people, they're just going to be frustrated.
because of the gameplay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
it's
but
like, why
also
are you
it's-
watching Dank Souls? A video called Dank Souls. Where people
the gameplay
smoke a
is
giant joint and play Dark Souls.
about us being high, so don't expect. It's also both of our first time
I
ever
also
playing Dark Souls.
pre-gamed before.
I didn't. But people. One thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is that you and I still edit a lot of videos for the channel with Justin. Like some of the live action, not like the mail videos and stuff, but like a lot of the vlogs.
The last
and stuff.
mail video we all took like a big part in, like a lot of like we did a lot of cutting.
We made like the skeleton for Justin.
Yeah,
because we still have editing. So like vlogs, like the spaghetti thing and like Japan vlogs,
which Justin helped out.
Yeah. Because we did like a triangulated like.
But then he went back. No, he went to Seattle for
Nothing But Lag Day.
Nothing But Lag Day and stuff. And then we used that time to kind of really just go ham on the spaghetti vlog to get it out.
But we still do, contrary to popular belief, Ryan and I still do edit some of the live action stuff.
Crazy.
I know. Well, I just love editing.
I mean, you edited Super Monkey Bong.
Yeah, that's right. I did. Sometimes it's just like there's certain videos that I just like I want to take because even though we pay an editor to do it, who will do a fantastic job, I'm like, man, I want to take this one. Like it's just because I have a idea,
like a certain idea
or a
of how you
vision in my
want it.
mind, and I can't explain it, but I know that like I can get it out if I sit down and work on it, and I can get exactly what I want. Because that's how like when I do an edit, it's like I see it in my head, and then I just have to sit down and like I can't even really explain it to people. I have to like just do it and then make exactly what I see inside of my big empty head.
But and for those who are excited for Dank, or they've already seen Dank Souls, but then we have another amazing series with our beautiful boy Justin.
Ooh, yeah.
I know we've been lacking on gameplay, but you're about to get the dark side of the Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play.
And of Phil.
Dark Side of Phil. Is that his whole name? Dark Side? I thought it was
not Dark Side of Phil.
Okay, it was Dark Side.
Did you ever watch Dark Side of Phil?
The Dark Side of Philip DeFranco.
They're the same person. Dark Side Phil is his alter ego. Sexy Phil and then Dark Side Phil, one and the same.
Yeah.
Two faces of the same man.
Oh yeah, real quick, y'all might be NBL Day, Nothing But Lag Day. What's that? Yeah, go to his YouTube channel, Nothing But Lag. He has a vlog out about it.
Oh, go subscribe, y'all, because Justin is trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel.
Yep.
Because we told him if he can make that achievement, we'll finally start respecting him.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
We'll move him up on our respect scale 2 points.
Yeah.
0 being no respect.
It's like that same thing that I was feeling where it's like, is there mutual respect between me and Ludwig because of the subscriber thing? With Justin, he's almost, at that point to where we have 900 something thousand if we could notice him if it's 100, because then it's at least, like.
But also what's going to be uncomfortable, and it's a real possibility, is if we hit 1 million subscribers before he hits 100,000, we can't keep talking to him. Because at that point, it's a channel with 1 million subscribers, million YouTube boys interacting with someone with less than 6 digits in their subscriber count.
I know.
7 with 5? No.
That's ridiculous. Who would ever do that? Certainly not a lot of famous YouTubers in the beginning of the creation of SuperMega.
Oh, he's saying it. Yeah, that's true. Shout out to the bigger people who did actually collab with us when we had like 20,000 subs, like Jacksepticeye and shit.
That was Jack. That was the Grumps.
Yeah.
Chris.
Like the fact that these bigger people actually collabed with us, such a small channel. Because I don't ever see any more small channels getting collabs with big people.
I don't know if we ever talked about this, but there was going to be a SuperMega Markiplier episode in the very beginning.
More than just an episode. In like the first...
Be a small like little series or something?
Yeah.
Was it going to be Five Nights at Freddy's that we... What was the game that we were going to record? I can't even remember.
We showed up at the Game Grumps office, and Mark's like, yeah, I'll do some SuperMega. So the first month, we were going to release some videos of Markiplier on SuperMega. But what happened? Like right when we got there, he had to leave?
Something at their office...
wasn't working.
Wasn't working. Their recording setup... Mark couldn't figure out exactly how to get it working, and then and then we just left.
And when we left, so we never got that.
The lost episodes.
We never got that collab with Markiplier.
Didn't even film.
He's coming on the podcast next week, so
yeah.
Oh, my phone's buzzing.
News to me.
What?
I mean, I'd do it.
Let's get him on.
Psych.
Let's get him on and let's do a video where we get him on and just rewatch all those old challenge videos.
No.
That we did.
No.
The 7-second challenge? The Whisper Challenge with Ninja Brian?
And Aaron Hansen.
That's the first time I really like met Aaron was when he came for that video.
I remember I want to say the first time I met Ross was when Daniel and I went over to Ross's place and played like Smash Bros. And like,
is that when you guys shot that video?
It was Daniel and I. No. It was Daniel and I versus Ross's Kirby, and he still kicked our asses.
That's Ross.
Although
always
we were
with his
being
Kirby
very
shit.
annoying because I was like a Kid Koopa, just because you have a bomb, you also have a projectile you can shoot. So I was just doing that while I think Daniel was Pac-Man or something, trying to get up close.
David Pac-Man?
What?
David Pac-Man?
David Pac-Man. The Pac-Man, the Packer.
Pac-Man, David Pac-Man, the like political goober.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw Ross for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic.
Ooh.
He stopped by my place when I had a couple people over, and it's the first time I'd seen him in like a year and a half because when COVID hit, he locked himself inside.
Well, he needed to. He had a lot of. He just he's a weak immune system.
Yeah,
they had to hook They had to hook him up to this like machine, which essentially was like an incubation egg.
Yeah,
so he could kind of rest and make sure that COVID didn't harm him.
He had to be in this. Basically, they had to quarantine part of his house with like these. You know, in like E.T. At the end when they are setting up all the tents and the tubes.
Yeah, and they have all those people in hazmat suits.
That was it. Yeah. And when
I didn't have a hazmat suit, so I couldn't see him.
Yeah, I didn't either. They're expensive.
And he said, "I'm not providing any."
Which he had some though, which was rude. But yeah, you know, he took it seriously. He is a weak man, so I understand. But it was good to see. You saw him recently too, right? Ross O'Donovan?
I did. And we've played. Haven't played much recently, but we played a good bit of Sea of Thieves together. I don't know if he's still playing. I play Sea of Thieves with anyone who plays.
He's been doing some. I've seen him on Twitter. He's
anyone who plays, obviously, but
no, anyone. He's big into his streaming. I'm so happy that his streaming like popped off after leaving Grumps, because you know.
Well, he grinds on that shit,
dude. He is a fucking.
Did you see he did that stream with he did the first one with the eggs. And
oh my god!
The second one with the eggs again, except it took like days.
Yeah,
it took like almost a week, or if not a week.
The Final Fantasy egg thing is great. You guys should check it out. Ross literally
Kotaku
on stream
wrote an article about it. Was that it? Was it Kotaku or
it was a couple different places?
Someone,
but he sat there eating stacks of eggs in his inventory in Final Fantasy for days. It was so many eggs. Like 999,000 or some shit. Bottles of eggs on the wall, but. Yeah, it was good to see Ross, man. I haven't really seen any of the other Grumps people in...
Ooh, I did see someone recently.
Who?
The ad read fairy.
Oh! Your online checking account shouldn't cost you money. That's why Chime, an award-winning app and debit card, has no overdraft fees, foreign transaction fees, monthly service fees, or transfer fees. They have over 60,000 fee-free in-network ATMs at locations like Walgreens, 7-Eleven, CVS, and more. That's more than the top 3 national banks combined. You can also send money to anyone, even if they aren't on Chime. No fees for you or cash-out fees for them. I use Chime because, honestly, I got so sick of overdraft fees because I was overdrafting quite a bit, and then the bank charging me money because I didn't have money in my account is an asinine, idea. So Chime, don't have to even worry about it. Do what I did and say goodbye to the hidden fees. Join the millions of Americans already loving Chime. Sign up only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started today at chime.com/super. That's chime.com/super.
Banking services provided by and debit card issued by the Bancorp Bank of Stride Bank North America. Members FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply. Accepted MoneyPass ATM at a 7-Eleven location and an Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Other fees such as third-party and cash deposit fees may apply.
You know how these podcast ads go. We read a spiel, blah, blah, blah. You get a promo code for a discount, the end. But this one is a little different because this ad is for Honey. And a Honey ad doesn't just give you one promo code, it gives you millions of promo codes. That's right, millions of promo codes in one ad. Here's how. When you shop like usual on lots of your favorite sites, Honey will automatically fill in the promo code box for you at checkout, but it won't fill it with just one code. It'll dump a ton of codes in there, test them in seconds, and see if one gives you a discount. It's like getting a million promo codes from this one little podcast ad. Now, Matt, I know you had a very specific case of using Honey and how it saved you money recently. Would you like to explain?
I was recently buying an office chair for my little studio online. And you know how office chairs can be. They can be a little pricey. And I was like, but Honey pops up out of nowhere. I'm about to check out and goes, hold up, Matthew. Saved me $26 on my office chair. Can you believe that?
Whew. Woo! And if this ad wasn't generous enough, you can get $5 in your Venmo account just for trying Honey if you sign up within the next 2 weeks.
Whoa, what?
To get those $5, all you have to do is go to joinhoney.com/megacast and sign up with the email associated with your Venmo account. Additional terms apply. Get all the promo codes Honey can find and $5 in your Venmo at joinhoney.com/megacast. That's joinhoney.com/megacast.
My best friend's dog, Lego, is a huge part of Ryan's personality. And that's why when it comes to keeping Lego safe, happy, and secure, I knew the Halo collar was the only collar I could get for my pal. When Ryan goes out of town and I have to watch over that stupid mutt, my biggest fear is him running off and getting lost and then Ryan beats me.
He might maul some kids, who knows?
Don't want that happening. But with Halo Collar, I can always see where he is and track that little boy down to give him some treats. Halo is the only smart system with a collar that trains, tracks, and protects your dog so they can safely run free. You could set up Halo fences by walking the perimeter with your collar or at the touch of your finger in the Halo app. You train with simple, natural, profound communication via the custom feedback you set for your dog. It can even include your voice so I can go, Lego! And he can hear it from far away through his little collar device.
You plan so well for my boy, thank you.
And Ryan, you could stay connected to Lego and see how he's doing. So when you're out of town and I'm watching your pooch, you could check on the app and see what he's doing.
Just don't put it in your bathroom this time.
GPS works without cell or Wi-Fi, and you can create up to 20 fences instantly. The included 21-day training program sets you up for success. Check out the 90-second video on shophalocollar.com/super to see how easy it is to set up and use. Save 20% on your Halo Collar by going to shophalocollar.com/super. Again, that's shophalocollar.com/super. And your dog can be just like Lego.
Yay! Thanks to the ad read fairy who provided those, but now we're back with the podcast, and that means
Thanks, bud. Hey, you guys could not wait to get back to this part.
Is this the episode with the most farts?
Probably not. I feel like there's been
I don't think I've
Ryan.
farted this much in the mic during a podcast ever.
God, dude, when Justin was here for the podcast and we swapped seats just cause, I was using that microphone and my lips fucking touched it by accident. And I was like, oh, fuck, because it hit me immediately when it
Yeah, he does.
happened.
Justin does love pulling those power moves of just sitting in our seats.
Every time he comes in, he sits in one of our seats. It's like, Justin, there's a couch for guests. What's the deal, though?
And he just...
Ryan had to sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Because I took your seat.
And, you know, Justin... While he's a little rude and brash, you and I are very polite, so we'll allow him to take the seat.
Yeah, I'll let,
But he just gets like fucking like grease and shit from his fingers all over the seats, and we have to like deep clean them afterwards.
Your seat
There's still stains on yours from when he sat in your seat.
Because you have a leather seat. My chair for the podcast is like a light blue, like fabric chair, and it's just like I don't even know where these stains came from, but there's also where you could see his little ass cheeks left like wet, like grease stains.
He
like
sweats a lot.
Two tiny little ass cheeks.
He's a damp boy, but a good boy.
It wasn't even
nonetheless.
sweat. It was something else. I don't know because it stained like grease.
Like bile or something.
Maybe. No, there's a little bile on this side.
Okay.
Because after the podcast, he spit some out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand what's up with that guy. You know,
It's a whole couch he can even lay on.
Yeah, he can lay down. That's what Tumad did when he came on. He laid down and was incredibly intoxicated and made no sense and screamed at us. People love or hate that. I love that episode. It was chaotic as fuck.
I didn't edit it. I don't. Were you the one that did
I edited it. It took me 4 hours.
So I haven't even heard the episode.
It took 4 hours to edit because I had to cut out so much.
Oh, I bet.
I wish we could put like the fully uncut one on
version.
Patreon,
But even that is
it still wouldn't be acceptable. So yeah, that one was just fucking insane.
yeah.
That was hectic and chaotic.
But ones that people always love are ones with Meat Canyon.
Meat Canyon.
Justin.
People love the one with Meat Canyon. He's coming out next month. To stay with me, I forgot to tell you.
Woo! Wait, when? What date?
End of September.
End of September. So what do you know what dates yet?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Actually, let me text him because he was saying he was going to buy his tickets ASAP. So he's going to come for a bit and hang out with us.
Excited.
So we can do another podcast with Meat Canyon. We should shoot like live action videos with him this time.
Okay.
You know? Let me text Mr. Hunter. What a talented motherfucker.
He's just all about that grind.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of people that fucking...
You're speaking of streams. His streams are awesome. His streams are so fucking chill.
The drawing ones?
Mm-hmm.
He actually told me the other day that he wanted you and me to come on one of his, do a drawing video with him for his second channel.
I'm so down.
Yeah, I'm 100% down.
Wait, we need to do a drunk drawing with him.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Because he loves drinking.
Good God.
And you know he loves drawing.
What an alcoholic. Guy walks in, immediately chugs the entire bottle of Everclear. I said, whoa, Hunter, take it easy. It's 11
He's
in the
like, I'm
morning.
only getting started, buddy.
Well, actually, when I picked him up from the airport the first time, it was like 10 a.m. And the first thing we did when we got to the office was crack a beer.
I'm sure.
But it was fun. Oh. Hey, Ryan, what's your opinion on this whole Afghanistan thing?
You know?
Yeah, man, I that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, I honestly had to turn off the podcast. Like, I get it. Ha funny. But, like, you're the one recording it. But for the people listening, do you really think we want to listen to farts, like, every fucking 5 to 10 minutes? I don't know. It's my podcast, though.
Ooh. Dude, I wish, like...
I need you as a hype man always. Just, ooh.
Yo!
You do that whenever... Yeah, or we do that whenever like one of us dogs on like Jackson or
Yeah, it's like, oh.
it's
It's like when you were like, someone would get called to
like
the
in
front.
middle school or high school. It's like yeah.
No, but basically, people probably. Dude, I wish other big podcasters did the same fart shit that you do. Like Joe Rogan, like in the middle of some guy talking, like, hold on a second. He stands up.
In the
All right,
middle
continue.
of a conversation with like Ben Shapiro.
You know, these transgenders. Oh, hold on.
You know, I just don't think they should be in sports at all.
I mean,
maybe in their own separate trans little sports league.
Trans Olympics, maybe. But, Or like just fucking Mark Maron.
Or like Hassan. But Hassan's like, he's known as like the Chad of Twitch, right?
Yeah. He's a Sigma, man. He's sexy as
Dude,
hell.
he's a tall motherfucker.
He's sexy.
He's thick, but like that good thick. He's got like perfect proportions.
He's an Adonis.
I know.
When he comes for the podcast, we're gonna look like fucking gremlins on camera.
I know. But well,
We're gonna.
I had that. I don't want to spoil it, but I had that thing I wanted to do whenever he comes on.
Yeah.
I don't even want to I don't even want to tell him. It won't be bad. I promise, Hassan. Hassan, you don't even know.
We're gonna
me.
throw acid in his face on the podcast.
I mean, given the fact that you had a friend rate our attractiveness live on stream, Hassan.
yeah, Hassan, what was up with that? Your little friend put me in C.
Because of a funny
Okay,
picture.
yeah. So they looked up Ryan.
She
on
said
Google.
you were hot. She had a better reaction to you and put you lower than me. She had such a like with me. It was just kind of like nah. But for you, she was like, oh, he's kind of
put you
hot
in
in
B.
this.
Yeah, but basically, when they looked me up, the first two pictures on Google Images was the one of my Finboy Friday picture where I had the makeup
She
on.
loved that one.
And I did look pretty cute. I looked dashing. And then the second one was that.
She's like, you look hot. That's what she said.
Yeah. And then the second one was me when I had the greasy hair and the mustache and I'm smiling at the camera. And I think that she thought it was a real picture.
She was so put off by that.
She was like,
dude.
that's just not an attractive photo. And like, I think she thinks that I legitimately took that picture like as like, oh man, I look good. I'm going to post this.
It's like the picture of me in like the sweater vest doing the face when
Yeah.
she's probably like, this guy just looks like an idiot.
Why does he?
It looks like
Cross-eyed?
she went, looks like one of my viewers.
She did?
So I don't know if that was meant to be an insult or something. Or she was like, she looks like he watches, and then I can't remember. But
And maybe she
she
only
put
has
me in B. She
put me in C.
She put me in B and said I'm average.
Hurt
And
my
then-
self-esteem.
And then she put you in C. I love how she looked at me and went, average B. She looks at Matt, literally goes, oh, he's hot. And then because of a funny picture he posted, just for goofs and gaffs, she put you in C? You know, we're gonna have to talk to Hassan about that.
Oh, I absolutely will.
Why didn't he defend you?
That's
he
a
even
good
recognized
point.
you when I know this guy.
Oh, that's Matt Watson.
Yeah. I'm doing a podcast with these guys, he said. But lo and behold, he didn't come to your defense.
Nope. He just let her fucking throw me into C. Which, if I brought a C home, that's a bad grade.
Yeah.
I got in trouble. My mom would beat me. And it's like, C's not good. B is all right, man. Like, and you honestly deserve to be an A.
I think you're being...
I know I'm not being too nice. You're a handsome
when
motherfucker.
people like Hassan exist, there's a reason why I'm putting B. You
But
know what
also,
I mean? I guess there is an S. I guess Hassan would be more like in an S tier.
Hey, opposite side of the coin. When people like Jackson exist, you know.
Oh, of course.
Definitely. Dude, I ordered actually, real quick, back to the Hassan thing. First of all, fuck him for buying a house. Second of all, that picture of me, you guys know the one. Someone edited it and it went viral on a bunch of meme pages where it's like, no hole pics for daddy on like in his Discord session. But it's me when I grew a mustache and I'm standing in a bathroom and I put like canola oil in my hair and like combed it straight down and I'm kind of smiling like creepily at the camera. A lot of people for some reason took that picture as a legitimate,
Like you were like,
yeah, like I was legitimately trying to like, you know, like post a thirst trap. And
for me, it's a regular Facebook profile picture.
yes, of course.
I don't think I've changed it in a while. I should change it soon.
Yeah, I'll help you take one today and FaceApp it if you want.
Okay.
But basically, this girl that I went to high school with messaged me on Facebook one day and was like, "Is this you?" And it was that picture of me. And I was like, "Yeah, haha." And she's like, "It got posted to this like private feminist Facebook group and they are just dogging you." And she sent me a screenshot and, like, people were taking it seriously. Like I actually,
What a creep.
yeah, like, and I'm like, she's like, "Was this a real picture? Like, did you really take that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was implying like, "Did you actually like think that looked good to post?" And I was like, "It's obviously a fucking, look at any other picture of me and then look at that one.
Not only that, but like,
It's pretty obvious it's a joke."
But like, not only the fact that it's a joke, but people are so fucking just like, the moment they see someone who they deem as more unattractive than them, it's like that gives them a point of reference so that they can then just make themselves feel better. I think that's about it.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And this isn't going, I'm talking mainly about what you're talking, like that group that was just like, have you seen this guy? Ew, gross.
Also,
Could you imagine?
to add on to that, it's like, I think the fact that she like was like, "Is this really like you took this real picture of yourself?" That's
like
kind
how
of
she
rude because if
described
that
it
was
as-
real,
I like how she described it as a group of feminists.
it was like a
Could you imagine if a group of dudes gotten together in a group and made fun of a girl's weight?
yeah. Welcome to SuperMega.
What a double standard.
No, it was like a closed feminist Facebook group, like for feminism, and like that it was like a feminist discussion Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it was this picture that got posted. It's like the Snapchat. And it
Oh, I
says,
remember.
"Daddy's back from his Discord session and seeing that you didn't give me whole pics. Daddy is angry with you. Snap me one right now before I come over there and punish my little kitten," with angry cat emojis. But my I love when people edit the pictures of us to make it look like it's a Snapchat. And my favorite one, there was one about wiping. Let me find it.
Wiping?
It's like, if you really wanted to prank me, you would send me like, I searched Matt Watson wiping. Let's see. Here's some fan art of me. Oh, look at this fan art. It's me erasing Borat. Animal Crossing. You guys screaming.
Find anything interesting?
Yeah. I found when I messaged Brian Silva. Here's a picture of you, Ryan. It says, "No, don't leave. You're so sexy." Haha. So good, a lot of good ones of you. "Hey, girl, sorry the bank foreclosed your house right before Christmas. That's awful to hear. Feet pics?"
It's one of the best edits to do is just put like a
Snapchat thing to make it look like they just took that picture and put that. Hilarious. Remember they did that to fucking Millie Bobby Brown?
Yep.
But with like the worst like homophobic slurs.
She got very upset over that.
Yeah.
I mean, rightfully so, I guess. But
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have been such a pussy about it, but do you remember when you God damn it. Do you remember that one time you put that picture on your Snapchat, like public story, where in the background was like on the background in the computer was like a dude sucking another dude off? And
Oh,
and you
yeah.
got like
No, I thought that was an Instagram story.
yeah. No, was it? Was it Snapchat?
It was Snapchat or Instagram. I can't
But
remember.
you got someone reported it.
I think it was Snapchat. Someone
And they locked
reported
your
it for
account, right?
porn. Yeah, and they locked my account for like 24 hours.
Damn, dude. And
Oh,
now
well.
Snapchat is like literally just used for like fucking titty pictures and shit. Not for me. I don't
think it was always used for fucking titty pictures and shit.
But fucking titty
But
pictures.
a lot of people use it as like A lot of people before used it for like OnlyFans before OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Also, like just
Pay for my premium Snapchat.
Also, it's an easy way for. I know a lot of people use WhatsApp, but it's a way for people who like aren't both in the United States to be like, "Hello,
Here's my cock and balls.
nah, why is everything cock and balls? You can't just say hey to a friend. You have to send them your cock and balls.
Oh, no, I thought you were still talking about the nudes.
no.
Oh.
What? I'm just talking about like because you can go on wireless through that, or if, like it's for people who don't have iPhones,
Right,
and they
right.
can't go through iMessage.
But would you be opposed if I sent my cock and balls?
You and I have sent each other our cock and balls through text, Snapchat, not Messenger.
No. One of these days, I'm just going to see, like...
I texted you a picture of my cock while we were at dinner.
Yeah, we got dinner at a steakhouse with Justin the night before he left to go to Seattle with Frank. And Ryan gets up and excuses himself to the little boys' room. And then he comes back and tells me to check my phone. And I look. And it was like the most disgusting, zoomed-in, grainy close-up of your flaccid penis from like a lower angle. And then when I had to use the bathroom, I did the same thing. But what I did was I put the phone camera underneath my penis when the piss was shooting out and showed my face in the background. Yeah. And I imagine I'll probably see one of those on the internet someday and be like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, if our dick pics leaked, we're done. That's the end.
We'll just post the exclusives on Patreon.
It would be embarrassing, but it would it would not something I would ever want to happen, but I think that we'd be a lot safer with our dick pics getting leaked than like a politician.
Yeah. Well, one thing, these are dick pics for the bros,
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sending them to girls to harass them or anything. That was the old me.
Unless it's my mom.
Yeah.
Which you still send her dick pics.
Well, she does screenshots sometimes.
Yeah.
Why you look angry? Does she not like it?
No, she loves it, but it's more of like, that's my mom. She's visiting soon.
Well, let your mom.
I want to spend some time with her, but I know she's always gonna be like, I want to see Matt.
Your mom is a big girl. She can make her own decisions, can't she?
She has one of those pictures as your like contact photo.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think asked her to make it that?
And she sends me and goes, look what Matt just sent me. And I'm like, that's cool, Mom. That's awesome.
That's my friend's cock. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen your penis more than anyone else I've ever. I've probably seen you naked more than I've seen anyone naked combined.
That's probably the same for me with you.
Like
definitely.
When I shut my eyes, I actually like am at the point where I can perfectly see your cock with all the details and like the shape and the color.
Right now, trying to imagine your penis. I don't have to try too hard.
Yeah, same. That's how we know we're best friends.
Exactly.
Pretty sure these guys are just gay.
You can enjoy another man's penis without being gay, thank you.
You can suck on a man's penis and pleasure him without it being a homosexual thing. Remember I got you that book, Ryan?
Yep.
Called Not Gay. How straight best friends can have heterosexual gay sex.
You got me that back in like 2015, 16.
Yeah. And I remember it was legit. This woman wrote an entire fucking book.
Was it a woman who wrote it?
Yeah.
Okay.
About how straight men can have gay sex with each other, but it's not gay. It's straight.
Okay.
Because they're like bonding as bros.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, by definition, gay sex is gay.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's why it's called gay sex.
Because it's gay.
Because it's gay.
It's between two gay men
Yeah.
or two gay women.
No, two straight men. Or between two bisexual men or a bisexual man and a straight. Yeah. You know?
Women can be gay. They can only be lesbian.
And it's fucking
or
hot.
bisexual.
Yeah, let me see those lesbians kiss a little more.
I mean, that's what I typed in when I was first figuring out.
Lesbians kissing.
It was just lesbian, the word lesbian. I actually tried to go to lesbian.com.
Who owns that?
I don't know.
Dude, lesbian is...
But then I found my favorite porn star ever when I was a kid. And I don't want to give the name out.
You're going through your mom's attic again, looking through pictures?
Oh, you.
Yeah.
You rascal.
Lesbian.
Your jokes.
I'm a lesbian thespian. You know?
Yeah.
Lesbian thespian. Also, like lesbian, well, now it doesn't sound like a word, but lesbian is sounds like an alien race.
The lesbians.
You know? From the planet Lesby.
I remember it was whenever you learned the word thespian, people were like,
I was that way when
I'm a thespian.
I was that way when I learned masticate.
Oh, yeah.
Which means to chew. Oh, we got to put that in the book when you're like eating.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I'll Let me write that down.
Make sure you write it down. Write it down nice and good.
Write it down.
Write it. Write it down.
Masticate.
Write it down.
Write it. Dude, at the end of the last mail video,
2 balls, 1 cock in my hand. I got no respect because I suck off men. I got the balls.
Yeah, let's
Mouth full of cum.
all
Check
right.
out the tack. My name is Mr. Cum. Ooh. Ryan McGoggles.
Okay,
coming soon, baby.
Let's do another take. Shia, let's take that back and let's go with what's actually written on the
Wake
script.
up in the morning and before the sun, keep guzzling cum till the day is done. Woo. Okay. That's definitely not going to make it through.
Let's
Keep
read.
digging them holes. Again, keep digging them holes.
Keep fucking them boys.
Nope. Okay, we'll just come in tomorrow. We'll just rework it.
We'll use just call. Let's call it a day, everyone. Dude, we should get a fucking huge horn for the office. So at 5 o'clock every day it goes. So like a whistle, so everyone knows it's.
Can we just get a siren, like a creepy burn?
You know we.
Burn.
Can we put a
Attention, SuperMega employees.
foghorn like?
Attention, SuperMega employees.
The end of the day is here. You can go home. Can we get like an industrial foghorn, like the ones that are used on cargo ships? Which that would you'd go deaf next to it. And I want to hide it under Jackson's desk, like under a blanket. And then when he's in there by himself, just.
Can we hide a train horn in the office? So like we just leave,
Yeah.
put a camera up, and
I'm pretty sure they're really big though. A foghorn is massive.
you can put a train horn on a car
But how would we set it off?
with a remote. I don't know.
Train.
We'll get Michael Reeves to think of something.
I would love to scare Jackson with the train horn.
Because Michael Reeves is like Inspector Gadget of YouTube.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of William Osmond.
Michael Reeves does shit too.
Oh, yeah, but William
What are you
Osmond.
talking about?
Does Michael Reeves still do science videos?
I don't know if he still does science videos, but the last
Both of them are
but
fucking-
he did the whole thing where he made the stepdad robot with iDubbbz.
That's right. And William Osmond did the
Were you making sure I knew, or
yeah,
Oh.
because I didn't know he did anything with iDubbbz because I know him and Michael.
you don't
were
remember
friends.
he did? I thought, is it not Michael Reeves that did the iDubbbz robot?
I thought William Osmond and iDubbbz are good friends.
Oh, it was both of them. It was both of them.
Michael Reeves and iDubbbz.
It was.
Hello, everyone.
It was William Osmond, Michael Reeves, and iDubbbz. Sorry, Michael Reeves. I forgot you.
The iDubbbz. No, you forgot William Osmond.
No, yeah.
Dude, they're gonna
Whatever,
kill us,
dude.
man.
Who cares?
I love William.
Man,
He just
people aren't going to be mad at me. Only William Osmond would be mad at me.
that's people. Hey.
Yeah, but the worst that he'd do is throw a brick through my window or dox me, you know?
Yeah, it's fine. Or build some, like,
if I got
super-
Michael Reeves upset, he'd fucking,
He'd tear you a new one.
yeah.
With his tongue. You know what I'm saying?
Whew, if I
God,
was
he
lucky.
French kiss is good.
Yeah.
But William is those guys are geniuses. And
Did
William,
they not both have it? Like, was it William who was like the brains behind everything?
they used to both do science stuff. I don't think Michael does anymore because he's part of offline TV.
Well, he does. He mainly just streams, right?
Yeah. He blew up because I remember both of them came to our
Him.
Portland show.
Yeah.
And they both showed up. And then we went out and got drinks afterwards. I remember at the time, like, Michael was still pretty small, and now Michael's fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like, he grew a lot. Like, he drank his milk and took his supplements. He's so tall now. And William is so smart. Like, he just did a video where he got charged $70,000 for a CAT scan. America.
And he
built
makes his own X-ray
machine.
Yeah.
I would actually love I would love to do a video with him. We should do one where we have to build some crazy, or he has to build us some
Didn't
crazy.
they say that they wanted to? But this is back when they both were.
Well, I mean, it's
Consistently.
not off the table. They wanted to tase us, I remember, with a real taser.
Okay.
I'd get tased with a taser.
Yeah, but that's from years ago, dude. Who knows if that offer's still up on the table? I doubt it would be because they're not really doing much together anymore, right?
Well, we can just do it with William on his channel. You know, he did that video with Aaron where the jump button was you had to scream.
Okay.
But they made a hat too where the visor is always facing the sun. It like rotates. Like,
Good.
they're smart, man. Fucking crazy fucking geeks, man. Fucking nerds.
Speaking of nerds, thank you to you nerds who listen to this podcast.
Yeah, you guys are fucking
Support us.
grand. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Go over to our Patreon because we have a new Discord server for patrons only that Ryan and I are actually active in. We hop in, we talk to people, we do tease new stuff that's not out yet.
I jump in, fart, and chat every now and then.
Yeah, Ryan will jump into the general chat while people are having discussion, the voice chat, literally just rip ass and then leave. Recently I took a piss and I put the phone up to the toilet and just pissed for like 2 minutes.
So those are things you can enjoy on the Discord server.
Yeah, and then we'll jump into general and some of the other boards and just talk about shit or hang out or tell you guys about new stuff that's secret still.
Hiccup.
They got to see the book Rough Draft first. They saw the pictures last night. But yeah, it's $5 a month. We got 2 years worth of videos on there, bunch of extra bonus shit. A lot of fun stuff. Come join us. We just hit 8,000 members. So we love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. And Ryan, play us out.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da 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 da.
I had to cut it. The intro music was coming in. I had to cut it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's end it here.
Bye.